Well, Billy, it's a win. I guess we could be happy about that.
I mean,
This should have been a blow. This should have been a blowout.
depending on how you feel about it, I don't feel any type of way about it. Well, I'm just casually over here enjoying this delicious P3 portable protein pack.
Oh, okay.
Right now. Yep.
Is that a Lunchable? You're eating a Lunchable?
A partial Lunchable, partial. Just got some turkey, some Colby Jack cheese, and some almonds in there. This is what I do, and this is how I snack when I'm not really impressed. So decided to have one tonight. Mavericks beat the Detroit Pistons tonight. Whoop-de-doo.
Up in Dub City, we have a fish fry up there and that thing. When you eat Dubs, we eat good. We say we eat like kings when you get that dub.
Going with the fish fries, you guys gonna have some hush puppies in there tonight?
Everything, the whole shebang. We gotta represent D-Town, stand up. So yeah, Billy. I mean, they win tonight. They get back on track. You said that there's going to be a 4-game win streak by these guys. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah, I stand by that. I believe that the Mavericks. I figured they were going to get out of here with the win tonight. I don't call it impressive, but Mr. Azad killed me last time. I poo-pooed the Mavericks win. So I just look at it like they got a win tonight. They needed it. They had been struggling.
He's an idiot. So I mean, don't go by history.
Well, you know what? They got a dub tonight, man. It was impressive. It was good for them to get it. They shot the ball well. A lot of different people contributed, and that was good. Luka looked like he got back to his normal self again. But, I mean, it was the Detroit Pistons, so I can't really just get too hyped up and excited about it. And let's be honest, the Detroit Pistons were really taking it to us at the beginning of the game again as well. So the Mavericks got to figure that part out, man. They really got to figure that out because
he must have. See, look at that. He heard us talking about it.
Hey. EA, you're my boy. I didn't say anything negative about you like that. I just wanted to point out that I wasn't going to poo-poo this win.
That was me. That was me. 100% me.
But I mean, shout out to them. They got a win tonight, Ward. It was big for them. Stopped the slide that they were on, and here we go. I mean, Lakers got next. It's time to move forward, man, and see if we can do the same thing. Find a way to get wins. We got to stockpile wins at this point. Portland, for people who don't know, has lost 6 of their last 8 games. Could potentially be 7. I think they're playing the Nuggets tonight. Depending on how that game works out, I mean, the Blazers could have lost 7 of their last 9. And they're giving the Mavericks every opportunity that they want to stick around and to overtake them. So it's just going to be about what the Mavericks want to ultimately do.
And they were just talking about on the broadcast, Dame is actually coming back tomorrow.
Well, I mean,
so
he's not going to play tonight. So hopefully they go ahead and get a dub
put that in your chill pipe and smoke it. But let's get over here to the Mavs highlights because they are highlights tonight.
Yeah, tonight because
they are highlights tonight. So let's get started here. Let's get Mr. Zod off the screen. We got the Mavs started out very slow tonight, Billy.
Yeah, they did.
Very slow.
Very slow start. What's the name? Jeremy Grant was looking like something special out there, man. That guy has taken steps. I think Harp had mentioned it during the broadcast that he went from 10 points to 12 points a game to 22 points a game just over the past couple of seasons. So he's shown development in his game. And really, he's the man over there in Detroit now, if you really think about it.
He really is. He really is.
Yeah, he came out on fire, man. I think he started off like 6 of 8 in the game. He was scoring at will. I think he had if I'm not mistaken, a 15-point first quarter. So he had a pretty good game. 15 points in the first quarter. Only finished the game with 26 tonight. So to hold him to 11 points after that hot start for the duration of 3 quarters. After that rough first quarter, I thought the Mavs did good defensively on him, but man, he got off to a hot start. It's a pretty good young player there.
Mm. Yeah, and he was like a third guy on Denver all those years.
Yeah. This is his team. I feel like this is his team in Detroit. I mean, they have what's the name, Sadiq Bey or whatever. They have him there, and I think he's gonna be a building piece for that team. But Jeremy Grant he's kind of the man over there, and the Mavericks, of course, seem to have a very difficult time starting off with him tonight.
Yeah, very, very. He got in foul trouble, which got him taken out of the game here a little bit.
Yep. Well, Walt, that's the thing that you can end up doing to a guy like that. When he's scoring, I've always believed in this. I've always said this even with your guy, James Harden. I was like, hey, the guy is a scoring machine, but the only way to combat him is to, go ahead. You got to double him sometimes, get the ball out of his hands, but you have to go back at him and make him defend. You can get him and take him out of the game by tiring him, making him play defense, or just getting him in foul trouble. You have to find a matchup that can go back and attack good offensive players. That's the only way to do it.
Like Jalen Brunson did tonight. He gave you 20.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he played very, very well tonight. Very well tonight. He really was the one that jump-started that little run that they went on where they kind of took over the game. It was Jalen Brunson, man, playmaking ability and scoring tonight. He played very, very well. Good to see him come out of that little slump that he had previously been in.
Big stops with 19 tonight. How you feel about him? What he did tonight?
Kristaps Porzingis tonight, man, just kind of he didn't have a big game to me. He did certain things. I felt like
Kendrick is getting it going.
Well, that's gonna be a great question. I feel like KP never really got in the flow of the game, or at least it didn't feel that way to me. It just seemed like he was out there. He knocked down a couple of shots, but he didn't feel like he was like a part of the game. And while I'm really starting to struggle with that, I don't understand what the issue is there, but he just didn't seem like he was in the flow of the game. He was just out there. He would knock down a shot. He would get a rebound here or there, but it's not like his name was consistent in what was going on. I don't know what that was, but I mean, hey, even on the off night, 19 points, I'll take it from Kristaps Porzingis.
Okay, hey, like I said, we ain't gonna complain.
No, especially not on their win. We'll take it for what it is, and we'll keep going.
How do you feel about what your nephew did tonight?
Who can argue with 30 points and a win?
30. He was an assist shy of a what do you like to call triple donkage?
Yeah, triple donkage. I don't even concern myself with those anymore. I just want the wins. They sound better than the win. But he played well tonight, man. I still thought that he was a little careless. Luka has some very, very uncomplete and unforced.
So you saying his bakery was open tonight?
Yeah, it was, man. I mean, there were all types of cookies left around, man, and what I'm starting to see about Luka Doncic, man. I mean, I'm glad that he won. They won the game.
Oh, nice move by Kick Doors.
Oh yeah,
12 points. Yeah, 12 points tonight from Kick Doors.
Yeah, they well tonight. Did a pretty good job defensively when asked to lock. As far as Luka Doncic, man, 30 points.
Lockdown.
Night for him, scored. Who was that?
You said the word lockdown. I was like, ugh. I don't know about that one.
Oh, yeah.
Who did he have the assignment of tonight? So yeah, who did he have the assignment of tonight?
I want to. It wasn't Jeremy Grant. I can't remember.
It wasn't Sadiq Bey.
No, whoever that 2 guard was.
Maybe Corey. I was going to say, no, not Josh Jackson. And how did Josh Jackson go from playing power forward to playing shooting guard? What the hell?
That's a great question. That's where he's at. That's what they're doing up in Detroit with him. But
you tell me they ran that man at the 2.
Hey, maybe that's just all they had going tonight.
Mansa.
See,
Here he is again. There he is again. I didn't listen. You talking about him a few minutes ago. Maybe I've been sleeping on his game the whole time. But man, I did not know that he had that kind of game on him.
Yeah, he does, man. Well, see, the thing is with guys like that, Walt, we don't really
big
see
stops with the turnaround.
We don't see how good some of these guys are, man, when they're playing on a team and they're the third or fourth option. But when they go to another team, man, they can really shine. Think about it, James Harden.
Big stops with the rib. Okay.
Yeah, still in the dunk. Think about it, Walt. James Harden being an MVP in this league. He was the third wheel in OKC. Until he got a chance to go be his own man on his own team, and then he showed that he was the man and has continued to be the man throughout that time. So, sometimes you don't get a chance to really shine until you go get on another team where you are more of a focal point. And maybe that's what's happening with Jeremy Grant. The Pistons aren't a team that a lot of people are worried about. There's not a lot of pressure on him to perform big. So, I mean, maybe this is the perfect place for him to, kind of get a shine on. He shined well tonight against the Mavericks.
Luka was stroking that thing from deep tonight.
Yep. Did okay.
You say he did okay?
Yeah, I mean, well, just as a whole, I mean, he played well. I'm not gonna take anything away from him. I just, Walt, I just, again, it's the Detroit Pistons. I can't get excited about that. I just can't get excited about it.
I don't understand how you can't get excited about Dubs. All right, I'm putting putting it out there. If anybody wants to join the broadcast and talk Mavs.
Well, Walt, the thing is, some Dubs are way more meaningful than others, and I just can't get excited about beating the Detroit Pistons. I'm sorry. I mean, I didn't see no Isaiah Thomas out there, no Bill Laimbeer.
Come on, Joe Dumars.
Yeah, I didn't see any of that. So, it's just the Detroit Pistons, and we'll make whatever you want of that. I can't get excited about it. I'm happy.
None of those guys walk through the door tomorrow.
Yeah, no. Half of those guys probably don't even still watch the Pistons. So I mean, I don't know, man. I just can't get excited about it.
That's a really good observation. Okay. So we spoke of him into existence. Now he's joining us here on the broadcast, Billy. Look out. I don't know why his face is all on the camera, but Mr. Zod is joining us now. Here on the Mr. Zod, how you doing tonight, sir?
Billy,
how's it going? Are you in your car? What are you doing? Are you on a stakeout?
Yeah, I'm out on the streets right now. But I gotta
snitching.
Tell you, Billy, I love
tattletelling.
You're sitting there. Oh, Luka did okay. Oh, KP did okay. I'm loving this. Better than you poo-pooing wins. So I'll take that. But I have to agree with you. This was not an impressive win. There were points in this game where you're like, oh my God, Detroit could, come. I wasn't worried because I know Detroit is a bad team, and eventually the Mavericks would out-talent themselves to a win. That would happen. But again, it's not impressive. You should have blown this team out. There's no doubt about it. The only thing,
just take the win.
I love the win. It's a dub. It's a dub. But the problem is you got the Lakers tomorrow night with Anthony Davis coming back. You might not have Kristaps Porzingis because that's how the Mavericks do their thing, and we're probably going to get another loss. And then we're probably going to lose again the second night because that's how the Mavericks do it. So again, I'm
he'll play Saturday.
Back on a winning. I don't know. That's how they do it. So I'm just going to go.
Yeah, I'm just saying. KP will play on Saturday. If he doesn't play tomorrow night, at least he'll play on Saturday.
Maybe. We don't know. He might have that phantom wrist.
Oh, okay. So basically, what you're saying is if he plays tomorrow night, then he won't play Saturday. So basically, what you're saying is, Mr. Zod, is that we're going to have one of these games without Kristaps Porzingis.
Pretty much, that's how it goes. I hate to quote the great Tovash, but that's what he does. So all I gotta say is this:
whoa!
it's the truth. It's the truth. Sometimes you got to look at it how it is.
That's
And
fact.
he looked good. His guy looked good tonight. Jalen Brunson looked pretty good tonight. There was a stretch where Jalen looked unstoppable. All I gotta say is this: I'm not impressed with this Mavericks team overall this season. I don't care what they do. I'm kind of already like out. I hope they make the playoffs. I hope I'm going to be rooting for them. But for now, this season to me is already a lost season. I'm ready for the offseason. I'm ready for the offseason because this is not a team that's going to go far.
You got to be disappointed.
They are going to disappoint you. They will disappoint you in the playoffs. That's what this season is.
No. They're going to disappoint you in the offseason too.
Yeah.
And one more thing, Walt, before I go. One more thing. How do you like Mr. Pitts coming to Dallas? Huh? Jerry Jones, sugar plums in his head. Mr. Pitts coming to Dallas.
Hey, well,
really should be ashamed. You two really should be ashamed of what you're doing here. You guys need to be ashamed of the broadcast that you're doing.
What's going on here? Where there's smoke, there's some fire, man. Where there's smoke, there's some fire. I'm telling you. I might be lining up for one of those number 84 jerseys myself. I might have to go ahead and be lining mine up.
Well, I tell you what we're not gonna do. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get a hold of Jerry. I'll talk him off this. I'll talk about this ledge like I've done before. Don't worry about that. You don't have to worry about this Pitts guy, Cowboys Nation. Don't worry about it. I'll talk to Jerry. Just let me do my thing. Don't worry about it. I'll talk to Jerry, guys. Don't even worry about it.
Hey.
Okay, I forgot. Let me come over here and put the stream key right there. But that Mr. Azad guy.
Yeah,
all right.
I want to point something out real quick that he brought up, and I thought it was a very valid point, man. I mean, the Mavericks, knowing that it's the second night of a back-to-back, it was not an impressive win because with a team like Detroit, you should have came out there, blew the doors off of them, sat Luka and KP maybe like halfway through the third or at least the beginning of the fourth. Nobody should have been playing in the fourth quarter, Luka or KP. Okay, and then you give yourself a better chance because Walt, eventually, like I told you, playing back-to-backs, if you're trying to make the playoffs and you're serious about it, you cannot maintain this philosophy that Porzingis cannot play on the second night of a back-to-back. You cannot do that. If the plan is to sit him tomorrow, then you're planning on taking an L. Okay, and if you keep doing that the rest of the year, and every night of a back-to-back that you don't play him, you're planning on taking an L, and you cannot do that. Kristaps Porzingis has got to be out there. What better time to figure out what he could be on the second night of back-to-back than a time where you actually need him? Well,
who's to say AD? Who's to say AD would be on like that tomorrow?
Well, I mean, it's not about AD. It's not about AD. It's about what we need to make sure that our team is fully functioning. We know what the championship Lakers are about when that man comes back. We know what that is. We already know. But what we don't know is, can we depend on Kristaps Porzingis? What is he going to be like on the second night of back-to-back? I see no reason why you should not run them out there tomorrow. It would be absolute BS and malarkey if they did not play Kristaps Porzingis tomorrow. I would be very upset with the Mavericks.
Well, here's a guy that we can depend on. He shows up every show for us. That's Chris Cashman. He's going by Mavs. No defense 77 tonight. What's going on, man? What's up, man?
So for tonight's game, it was really weird. Giving up 117 points, that's not good. Especially for tomorrow's game, you got Anthony Davis coming to town. And now Maxi Kleber's going to be out with a back contusion. So who's going to be playing against Anthony Davis tomorrow? We shall see.
We're going to throw Dodo at him.
Dwight Powell.
Oh, okay.
What did you say, Dwight Powell?
Dwight Powell.
No, I said who. I said who. We shall see. I don't know.
Yeah, well, Billy said Dwight Powell. So basically, you give him. So basically, you have to give Anthony Davis barbecue chicken tomorrow.
No,
is that what you're saying?
Dwight Melly. What about Melly?
To stick with him.
So basically, I need to get Dub City ready for barbecue chicken tomorrow night. If you put on Dwight Powell on Anthony Davis.
And those ugly green peas.
What What's that, Billy?
We're coming away with a win tomorrow, so you don't have to worry about it. Whether Anthony Davis, it doesn't matter. I already told you.
But at the end of tonight's game, I like the KP steal and the slam. I haven't seen that. I think we've seen that twice this whole season from him. So that's some good news on KP's part.
Yeah.
Do you think he plays tomorrow?
He gonna have to. Honestly,
He's gonna have to. Do you think there could be a scenario? Do you think there could be a situation where he plays? He plays tomorrow. He doesn't play on Saturday, or he plays
every game the rest of the season. He's got to be
there. But I would play Melly some too, since Maxi's out. It'd be.
You're gonna see a lot of Melly Mel tomorrow. Next couple games, you're gonna see Melly Mel.
But even though he didn't do nothing tonight, but it wasn't his game tonight versus Pistons. But I don't know. Giving up 117.
Get over here and look at Melly Mel's number.
Bad defense, but it is what it is.
Yeah, my thing is, if you're short Maxey and he's not going to be out there, there's really no excuse not to play Kristaps Porzingis tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, Melly Mel is only getting like his minutes on the court.
Game. I don't get that either.
Yeah, he got 6 minutes tonight. I don't understand that.
But here's an idea. Why don't they play him with JJ Redick at the same time? Because they have chemistry together. Why don't you try that?
Because they'll get ran off the floor.
Oh God! But the passing skills are there together. Like I don't know.
They are, but when it comes to defense, they will get ran off the floor.
Move the ball around more. This whole team need to move the ball around. But tonight, I think Finney-Smith earned the belt defensively and an offensive belt tonight. He really stepped up in that fourth quarter. I'll tell you that.
Well, it's funny you say that because right there it is.
Yep.
The Mavs. Get a look at that, Billy. Get a look at that, Billy.
That's Mr. Dorian Finney-Smith who
got it again 4 times.
I tell you what, man, he would have a belt every night if they have a defensive player of the night and then most inconsistent player. He would get.
Oh my God!
Yep. Billy, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
What are you doing? He gave you 11 points tonight.
For other times, I call him Finney Bricks. He's right.
We're celebrating Finney-Smith giving us 11 points. What are we doing?
Yeah. He had to play Deion Grant tonight.
They need one more player, man. I feel like if they get either one more player offensively or defensively, it would help them tremendously. It don't matter who it is, just somebody better.
Are you talking about the Mavericks?
Yeah. If they get one more guy defensively or offensively, it's just something better than Josh Richardson, please. Garbage.
Well,
I don't think the Mavericks are going to do. I don't think the Mavericks are going to do that, man. They don't have
the assets.
The free, not even at the free agency class this year, ain't even that good.
But there's got to be something better out there than that. Come on now.
Yeah. I think.
Guess what? Yeah, guess what? The only option this coming up this offseason is Kawhi. That's it.
No, I mean like even second or third tier. Like y'all was saying, DeRozan. Maybe I might sign him to a 1 or 2 year and just hang with that. That's better than what we got now. Just something better. Second, third tier. Just something.
DeRozan gets you to maybe the second round of the playoffs. It ain't gonna get you a championship though.
But better than what we got now, man. Just something better than we got now.
Hey man, thank you for joining us, Chris.
You're welcome, man.
Absolutely, man. Take care. Walt, I want to bring something up here. So it's funny, we were talking about it. When it comes to the Mavericks needing an upgrade of some sort, man, I would not be opposed to DeMar DeRozan here if we could get him next year.
I would love DeMar DeRozan and John Collins. That'd be an excellent offseason for me.
Yeah, but the problem is, man, are we going to play the style of basketball that's going to be conducive to them winning games? And that's the thing. What we really need to do, if we're going to be honest with it, we really need to find a guard who can come in here and start next year and who can actually take Luka off the ball. Like, seriously, Luka can still be the primary ball handler, but we got to come with something else. We got to come with something else, something bigger.
What?
But yeah,
Now we want to take Luke off the ball.
I mean, he can't be the guy. It wears him down, man. You can see it throughout the course of the game.
I've always said that.
Yeah,
I've always said that.
But you gotta have somebody.
That's why I want to start Jalen. But that's why I want to start Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, but he means too much for you off your bench. Look at what he gave you off the bench tonight.
Uh-oh.
That's his role on this team.
Uh-oh. Keep the good times rolling here, because here's my favorite person that joins us on the broadcast right now. Mr. at the Kendrick. That's the Kendrick.
I got it.
What's up, fellas?
What's going
Kendrick,
on, man?
Kendrick, just give it to me straight up, man.
Well,
how do you feel about this win tonight?
Lost win.
Lost win? Okay.
Lost win.
It doesn't mean much. This is what I'm saying. Nobody.
Yeah, lost that you had to play Luka and KP all the way to the end to beat an 18-win team. Hey, Walt, tell the truth. When you and in the first quarter, when you saw Pistons had put up 36 points, tell me you thinking, well, we're gonna lose this one too. Go and tell the truth, Walt.
No, I was just like, all I said was, I guess they're gonna live and die by the threes tonight. That's what I thought they were gonna do.
Hey, I was in the middle of tweeting. I even put up a tweet saying, "Looks like the Mavs are ready to just looking for the exit door for the season." That's what I tweeted.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's what they look like.
Hey, the white horse Gretz boy was going in the first quarter. I thought that boy finna go for 40 points today. Too bad he got in that foul trouble, cooled him on.
Yeah. Otherwise, he got 35 tonight.
But I tell you what though, I felt bad for Maxey. You know, he got hurt and got his feelings hurt all one night.
Yeah.
What happened, man? What they do to Maxey, man?
if you get replaced by Dwight Powell in the start line, like, you've been playing so bad, we're gonna replace you with that guy that can't even score. And then you get hurt on drawing a charge. You know it was a bad night for you.
Oh man, come on, man.
Hey, I'm just telling the truth.
There's a lot of upgrades that got to take place on this team, and there's just a lot of upgrades that have to take place here. Kendrick, I want to ask you here. I'm looking at the thread, and it looks like somebody put a post in here. I think it's pretty valid. Someone says, "What's up? When are we going to just do this Chris Paul thing, man? When are we going to do this Chris Paul thing?"
We want to try the Chris Paul experiment where he comes to your team and helps you better.
Well, I got news for John Brown. You're not getting Chris Paul because what he doing in Phoenix. If his contract is up, that coach of his is a good friend. They may re-up him for $40 million or for $80 million contract.
Well, I don't know about all that, but Monty Williams is one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite coaches. I would like for him to coach here in Dallas.
You ain't gonna get it. Sorry, homeboy.
Yeah, no, he ain't gonna get it. No.
Wait.
Phoenix is good about messing stuff up like that. They're not a good organization.
I don't think they're gonna mess that up. I don't think they're gonna mess
that
up.
They might go make that move.
Hey,
remember they fired D'Antoni. They did fire D'Antoni.
Yeah. But you talking about, well, I like I said before, you talking about we need Chris Paul. I'll tell you what, you might get Chris Paul, but if you get DeMar DeRozan, I keep saying it, the team just needs some veterans who know how to play.
Yeah,
exactly.
That when the bullets flying, they ain't looking at each other like these young guys looking at each other. See, a team that's got some veterans on it, and that's what Phoenix is doing.
Yeah.
What's the difference between what Phoenix is doing? They got veterans like CP and what's the other dude that was here before? Want the hair?
The Dojo man?
No, the guy that was here. Remember, he was drafted by the Mavericks, but he was with Miami last year and with Boston. He met Germany. He got some dreadlock. Jay Crowder, veterans who know how to play. Jay Crowder was in the finals last year. I mean, veterans who just been through. That's all they need.
the story with him was he actually was about to come back to Dallas this offseason.
I wish he would.
Yeah, he
I
was about to
wish.
come in. I think he was about to come back. I think Phoenix just kind of stepped in and put up just a little bit more money than the Mavs did.
Oh yeah, they overpaid him. Well, it ain't overpaid because they pushing for the 1 seed now. But somebody like DeMar DeRozan, somebody that caliber, two or three veterans to take the place of them three. So
DeMar DeRozan and John Collins would be an excellent off season for me.
I don't think he's getting John. I don't think he's getting John Collins. I think at the end of that, Atlanta going up offering him.
They already said they already made publicly known they're not paying him.
Okay, well they'll be dropping back down to that 10th spot in the East again.
We say let's be honest. He either be a Brooklyn Net or a LA Laker
or Los Angeles Laker
or a Clipper or something.
Yeah,
maybe
right.
I'll go so far as say he might be a Miami Heat.
Well, that's Riles. Hey, Riles gets what he wants, man. Riles gets what he wants. Hey, Billy. I tweeted. I put on Twitter. I said, who going for 20 boards tonight? Tomorrow night, AD or Drummond? Because somebody gonna get 20.
Both.
Woo!
Both. They'll out rebound like 55-27. Okay,
because that's because you know that if KP out, you know that 4-5 spot gonna be occupied by Dwight Powell and Boban.
Oh my God. Hey, so Kendrick, before we let you go, we gotta ask you a famous question. Who was the best Mav and who was the worst Mav on the court? Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and eliminate one of them off your list because there's that right there. We need to eliminate that man off your list. I don't even need that name brought up.
I'll put him back on the list for why that belt don't fit that right on his chest, man. Why you putting
up man?
No, best Mav, Jalen Brunson.
Okay.
Worst Mav, Maxi Cleaver because he got hurt and got his spot taken tonight by Dwight Powell.
All in one night. Ooh. Yeah. And shout out to Dorian Finney-Smith. I don't know if that was his impersonation of throwing up the X. I don't know if he's trying to summon Des Bryant to come back, or I don't know what's going on there. But
he might be calling himself the X Factor, Billy.
Yeah, he needs to stop that.
Maybe he watched Black Panther before the game. Got his inner Black Panther on.
Listen. If that's what y'all want to call it.
That's the new. Hey, no, we're not calling him Dodo no more. We call him Black Panther. Black Panther, baby.
I remember a part of that movie where Black Panther
trending now. Dodo, Black Panther.
Why are we calling him Black Panther again?
Oh well, he threw it up. He threw up the sign, man. I'm just trying to give him some rep, man. Give him, hey, man, maybe a play, but if he get a nickname instead of Dodo or Doodoo.
Must I remind you guys very quickly that in that movie Black Panther, there was a part of Black Panther where he was getting his ass kicked right above that waterfall. Okay, so
hey, funny bring it up, Bill. Didn't Black Panther die in that movie?
Hey man, whoa! He actually really did die, brother.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about in the movie, man. I'm talking about in the movie, man, not in real life. I'm talking about in the movie.
Hey, man, who are you supposed to impersonate? The Las Vegas Raiders owner or something? Just tone deaf like a mud, man. Tone deaf like a mud. Come on, man.
Oh my God.
This is a terrible time with everything going on in the world. We actually need to bring some unity together. So I apologize, Finney-Smith. I'm all for you. I really.
Hey, we gotta laugh to keep from crying right now. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, Kendrick, man, thank you for joining us, man.
Yes,
all right, fellas, man.
I'm pretty sure we might be. You'll be joining us tomorrow night too.
Oh yeah.
It depends.
Yeah, the game's gonna be a little late. That's gonna be a late one tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll be a late one. Yeah, it depends.
It'll be a late one tomorrow.
All right, fellas, y'all take it easy.
All right, now.
All right. Well, Billy, I guess they're having a good time over there at the Mavericks. They haven't got the post. They've got the interviews though. They've over there having a good old time.
Yeah, back there eating those good old hot dogs and hanging and talking and having a good time and laughing.
Well, while they doing that, let's go ahead and go over the stats, man.
Right, they're politicking right now.
Yeah. Oh man, they back there having a good old time.
Yeah. Everybody's enjoying themselves. Oh yeah, man. Just special shout out to the boss lady. Okay, I'm not going to drop any names here, but the boss lady for the shirt, she sent a text message that wanted to acknowledge this. Okay, this one is for the culture here. I'll let the people see it later. But yeah, just want a special shout out on that.
Let's see, can we get that on screen? What's that you got?
Yeah, there it is. Only for the culture. We know what that means. We know what that means. You know what that means? A greeting, a compliment, and a warning.
That phrase got you called a racist the other day on Facebook. Watch it.
Yeah, you're right.
Spewing hate, pal.
It is for the culture. It is.
Okay, Billy, let's start from the top here. Dwight Powell, 6 points, 11 minutes. And that's what you want to. That's what you want to put on AD tomorrow?
I'm just saying that might be your best option. If KP's not going to be playing and Maxi's not going to be playing, then you can run him or Carlisle Stein out there unless you think Dodo is going to be a good matchup, which I don't think will be good.
Oh, okay. I mean, you're in on that. Next up is the champ himself, Dodo, 11 points in 35 minutes.
Like I say, man, not much on the scoring side. I mean, he hit a couple of big threes, man. But I tell you what I was more impressed with, again, Jeremy Grant got off to a tremendous start, 15 points in the first quarter. To limit him, and I know that was Dodo's primary responsibility tonight, to limit him to 11 points for the remainder of the game, be it with maybe the assist from the foul trouble. I thought he did a pretty good job defensively. And really just stayed after him. So, give credit where credit is due, man. Anytime you win that defensive belt, it means something. And he's won it more than anybody else, and they got a dub. So we're going to give credit to DFS tonight.
Next up, Big Stops, 33 minutes, 19 points.
Like I told you, man. I mean,
bounce back from the other night.
Yeah, I mean, from having 9, so he was 10 points up on the 9. Tonight, it just seemed like, again, even though he got 19 points, and I guess that's a good thing. If you could give me 19, 7 and 4, and you weren't really in the flow of the game at any point, I guess I could still accept that. But it would really, really be good if they could find a way to keep him going throughout the game, keep him getting touches at the right time, and keep him involved, man, because he's vital to this team's success, man. If this team wants any chance of first making the playoffs and then making any type of noise, and when I say any type of noise, I'm talking about just being in a competitive series at any point, you have to have him playing well. And I just, I can't have the 28 point, 14 rebound, big stops, and then we turn around and then we get 9. And then the Mavericks take him out of the floor of the game. He gives you 13, and then back to 21. I got to have consistency. I need my guy to get touches, and I need him to work when he gets them,
I mean, you make an excellent point. Next up, we talked about Luka, 30 and 10 and 9 tonight. Josh Richardson with 12. Jalen Brunson with 20. Here's one that I definitely want to get to. Tim Hardaway, 15 tonight.
I don't even recall seeing it. I watched the game. Yeah. I know he hit a couple of threes or whatever. He just, I don't know. Timmy missed a lot of shots tonight that I think he would normally hit. I don't know.
I don't think the Knicks need him now that they got Randall.
well,
he said John Collins is going to the Knicks. No, not they Randall solidified that spot.
Hey, well, you know what? If the Knicks want to be stupid and send them down here, I'll take them. I don't know what we could do to get them, but I sure would take them.
Just saying, they not. No, I don't think they're gonna do that
Right.
at all. Who we got up next? Maxi Clevey, 14 minutes, 0 points. Willie Cauley-Stein had 8 points in 13 minutes. JJ had 6 and 13. What's going on with the player Melly though?
I don't know what's going on, man. They don't seem like they're too interested in finding him playing time. I don't know if I think what Rick's trying to do right now is kind of figure out a steady rotation that he can run out there. I don't know. I thought Melly was going to have a more, I'm not going to say a crucial point or a crucial role on this team, but I was going to say with him coming over as part of that trade, they told us that he was a stretch 4 and he will be able to do this and do that. But I mean, you can't do anything from the bench. They got to find a way to get him minutes. Even if you get him up to 10 minutes a game or whatever, man, I think he'll get more time with Maxey being out. We'll see a lot of him tomorrow. And maybe he'll help us out, but only time will tell. Only time will tell.
Here's a guy who actually over on the Knicks team, I actually wouldn't be upset with taking a look at. They drafted him, and I haven't seen them use him a whole lot. From Kentucky, Kevin Knox. I think he'd be a good fit here in Dallas. Played in Kentucky in college.
Well, what did you say? You think he'll be a good fit here in Dallas?
Yeah, I think he'd be a good fit here in Dallas. I think we can play him at the 3 spot. I like Kevin Knox on this team.
Well, I would too, and that's exactly why he won't be on it, because he is a good fit here.
Oh man, yeah,
that's the exact reason why he won't be here.
I forgot all about that. What's going on with Melly's playing time here, Billy? What do we got going on here, man?
I can't.
Chat me up.
You have to ask your head coach about that. I have no input on that. I don't know what the plan is.
Speaking of head coaches, do you mind if I take the floor for a second here?
Address him. Please have it.
I need to address. I need to address him. LOL. Walt Billy got me blocked by Brad Townsend because I asked why Eddie asked softball questions and not.
Oh man, come on, man. Who is that?
That would be Raccoon Squads.
Oh, okay. You gotta be careful asking those questions, man. They don't like to be challenged. Those guys in their room do not like to be challenged.
Nope. No, trust me. I found out the other. Well, I wasn't even challenging JJ Redick. I was just answering the question. But I want to address something, man. Today I was listening to the KMC Masterpiece, and they had some good points. And mainly they had Kevin Harlan on, and he brought up a good point. He was talking about the Luka and KP deal about, they definitely need to figure that out. They need to get he sees it too. He doesn't understand why these guys can't get on the same page or whatever. So he's trying to figure that out too. But people today, they were talking. I'm looking at the Twitter feed, and they're reading some of the text back. This idea that you can't get rid of Rick because there's no other coach in the NBA. That's the biggest load of crap I ever heard in my life. Okay, number one, the Mavericks have never chosen a bad coach. That's number one. So I'm gonna give them credit there. They always hire good coaches. Number two, Rick Carlisle is not the end all be all of coaches. Number two, and number three, you better be trying to find another coach right now to get ready to replace him. Whether he quits or I'm sorry, whether he leaves on his own or you fire him at this point. You only probably got like 1 or 2 more years left on this deal to be the head coach here.
Right.
You better have another coach lined up already.
It will make sense.
Right?
It would definitely make sense.
This whole idea we can't fire Rick because who else you gonna get to replace him? What like Rick's been doing that hell of a job for us to not replace him.
This is what keeps you in that stagnant zone that we talk about, Walt. That area of mediocrity, man. This is what keeps you there.
I'm just saying, man. Like they're just like, oh, we can't fire. If you're gonna fire Rick, who are you gonna bring in? That's gonna be the. Listen, first off, I don't need somebody to come in here and be better than Rick. I just need somebody that fits with the team and knows how to run the team. Okay, right. Rick ain't been to a playoff since 2011, since the championship.
People don't want to hear that,
right?
People don't want to hear that, Walt.
So for them to look at somebody because you don't know who's out there, you better be finding out who the hell is.
Right. It would only make sense.
Yeah, man. I'm just listening to people like, well, who do you want them to bring in? It doesn't matter. You can't keep. I'm not saying that they're not listening to Rick, but I mean, if you look at some of the stuff that they've the way they lose games, like Basketball was talking about the other day, it looks like they've not quit on them, but they're like, I'm not giving any effort tonight.
Right. Yeah. I'm not doing anything tonight. I'm done. And Walt, go ahead. What you were going to say, man? I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just saying, and you can see it. Like it's not anything that's hidden or anything like that. Like they're not responding to his message at times. I remember a couple of days ago when I asked Rick a question about that, and he was saying, I've been here. I just kind of take it with like a grain of salt. He basically said, like, I could be gone any day.
Yeah,
I could be gone any day now.
Well, and the thing is this though, Walt, it happens to the best of us, man. Once you've been in a place, one of the toughest things I think a head coach has to go through is to fight your words falling on deaf ears. And it's not because what you're saying isn't right, but after you have been in place for so long, like it's amazing to me that Greg Popovich, Rick Carlisle, some of these other coaches have been in place as long as they have, man, because you can only say the same thing so many times. Sometimes it's just okay to start fresh, especially when you get younger players who are coming in. Again, this is no longer the Dirk era. This is the Luka era. Okay. And I agree with you 100%. When Dirk left, I think Rick Carlisle should have left. We should have just started fresh. Now they chose not to do that for whatever reason. And
and that's a thing here in Dallas too, because the Cowboys are the same way, like the Rangers, the same way. Like I don't understand that.
Yep, they are.
What do you hold on to? Like, I was going through the same thing when they did the same thing with Dirk. Like, bro, like I love Dirk and we can hoist Dirk up all we want, but dude, it's time to move on.
Right. But people don't, Walt, the thing is people don't want to go with that idea. And the reason for that is because
they're afraid of change. They're afraid of change.
And we tend to want to celebrate a moment in time that has passed. Now, it's been 10 years. I was 26 years old when that happened, Walt. And I think, as a matter of fact, it's so funny we bringing this up. Just a couple of days ago, I was in a little, Facebook brings up the little memories or whatever, man. It brought up a little picture of myself and my daughter, because I bought my daughter. She was a baby. I had bought her a little Mavs hat, and I had the boys. I had them in a couple of Dirk jerseys or whatever. And I was like, wow, that was the championship year. And my kids don't look anything like that anymore. You know what I'm saying? They're damn near grown at this point. So when I look at that, it's like just a reminder. It's like, man, where'd the time go? But sometimes we tend to hold on to things and we want to, okay, well, that championship wins him, this type of clout. The closest thing I can think of to it is, if you want to transition over to the game of football, Think about what happened with the New York Giants, okay, with Eli Manning. We knew Eli Manning was done. He wasn't even good. He hadn't been any good for a while. But because he had won those championships, man, they felt like they owed it to him to let him just continue to kind of, I'm not going to say hold the franchise hostage, but they didn't want to move on. Everyone knew he was declining, but they did not want to move on. And the Mavericks are kind of following in that same thing. Rick won a championship. It's like, okay, well, we owe it to him to let him carry this out until he's done. No, you have to move forward because now you're messing over the prime or the young years of Luka, the young years of KP. You're messing over. You're wasting time. So you got to
he ain't gonna be here for all of Luka's career either.
Right. So so to your point, you got to be willing to change, man. You got to be willing to say, okay, well, all right, Rick, it was fun. It's no disrespect to Rick. Give him a nice little severance package, whatever you got to do to make it feel good to you or whatever. But Rick, we're moving in another direction, and that's okay. That's okay.
Well, we got a special guest right here. We got somebody wanting to join us here on the broadcast. One of your favorite guys and my favorite guys, Shane, is joining us tonight. What's going on, Shane?
There he is.
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
Let me guess. You want to come in here and scold us for wanting to fire Rick Carlisle? I think we can hear you. Can you hear me,
Man,
Shane?
I was Team Rick all year when y'all were talking about it, but lately, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I got you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, no. Earlier in the year when y'all were talking about getting Rick earlier in the year, I was still on Team Rick, but lately,
oh no, Shane, don't do it.
Man, I've switched to y'all's side. That team is not hearing him anymore.
Oh no,
I
Shane,
switched
you're the
sides.
last hope for Rick. You last hope for Rick.
I was. I think he's a great coach, but I think the team's tuned him out.
What makes you feel that way though? What makes you feel that way?
They tuned him out. We got a lot of young players, and that old school coaching mentality doesn't really fly with a. What's up?
Man, and I've been, and that's kind of that's kind of been my point with him all season, Shane. Like I said, it's just not that it's not that he's a bad coach or anything like that. It's just that the locker room is too young.
Great coach.
They flipped the locker over on him multiple times, and that's another reason why I said he's not going to win a championship here in Dallas because they're not going to provide him with the roster in time to get the job done.
That's a fact.
And I hate that for Rick, but it ain't gonna happen. Billy, did you have something you want to add?
I don't care who you replace him with.
Yeah, it doesn't. Listen, you're gonna have to replace him at some point. Rick ain't forever. I mean, damn.
Facts.
He's only got 1 or 2 more years left on his deal.
I don't care. Yeah, I don't care who they bring in. This team needs a new voice.
Thank you so much, Shane. How's Abby doing, man?
She's great. We started flag football recently, and after the first practice, the coach asked me to be the defensive coordinator. So I'm running the defense. She had 3 touchdown passes and a rushing touchdown.
Check this guy out. Hey, so when you get your resume up,
she's starting quarterback.
When you get your resume up, why don't you submit it over to me and I'll give it to the Mavs. When you get your resume up with coaching, send it to me and I'll get over to the Mavs. And we'll see if you can be the head coach of the Mavericks coming up here soon.
All right. Yeah, we'll do that.
Hey, man, thanks for joining us, man.
All right, take care of yourself, man.
Man, anytime. I'll see y'all after that Laker game.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will. So, hey, look at that, man. Shane, man, a diehard Rick Carlisle guy has turned. I'm not saying he turned his back on him, but he's seen the light.
Well, yeah, it's not. Well, like I told you, it's not about changing or turning your back on Rick Carlisle. This is nothing personal towards Rick. It's just simple. It's just time for a change, and that's okay. That is okay. Every team goes through it. The Mavericks need to go ahead and accept it, and let's move forward so that we can go ahead and move to the next phase. It's really just that simple. It's nothing hard.
Can I give you something that I've been taking a look at all night tonight?
Yeah, we need it.
I want to share something with you that I've been taking a look at. Okay. I have the list of coaches here in the NBA, okay, and I have their start dates. Greg Popovich started in December 1996, right? Next underneath him is Eric Spoelstra in 2008, April 28, 2008, and Rick Carlisle, May 9th, 2008. Okay.
Same year. Okay.
Okay. These are the top three. These are the long. I want to say the longest tenure coaches in the NBA with their organizations, right?
Right. Out
of these three, two of them have at least been to the champion. Hell, one was just in the finals last year.
Right.
And before that, they have at least won a championship once or twice since the Mavericks have won the championship.
Right.
Okay. That's Eric Spoelstra and Greg Popovich. Okay. So next up under Rick Carlisle is Terry Stotts, Brad Stevens, Steve Kerr, Quinn Snyder, Mike Malone. Wait, I guess we'll go Scott Brooks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, James Borrego is Charlotte Hornets. And it cuts off in 2018 right there. That's how long they start. This is when they started with their teams. So of those right now, these are the coaches that are still on their respective teams in the top 10 right now. Everybody else down at the bottom, Budenholzer, Steve Clifford, Dwayne Casey, Nick Nurse, Luke Walton, Monty Williams, Frank Vogel, Taylor Jenkins, Bickerstaff, Thibodeau, Steve Nash is the first year, Billy Donovan, Doc Rivers, Tyronn Lue, Stan Van Gundy. All these guys down here, and within the last couple of years, have switched teams. Right. They've been swapped around.
Right. And it seems like for the most part, all of them had a little more success than the Mavericks, especially on that bottom end. I know you mentioned Ty Lue. You talked about
championship.
Yeah,
Doc Rivers.
Even though he hadn't won a championship, the team still,
was in the Western
Mavericks.
Right, didn't make it to the Western Conference Final. Billy Donovan got the Thunder to the Western Conference Finals, lost. Tom Thibodeau, nothing. Frank Vogel just won a championship. Monty Williams got the Phoenix Suns in the number 2 position right now. Luke Walton, nothing. Nick Nurse won a championship. Dwayne Casey had Toronto in the Eastern Conference Finals and lost. Steve Clifford, nothing. Budenholzer, nothing. Scotty Brooks got the Thunder to the NBA Finals. Man. Matter of fact, wasn't that the next year after the Mavericks?
Yeah.
Yeah, the next year. Took him to the deal. Terry Stotts has not taken his team to the they haven't even gotten out of they couldn't eliminate the second round. No, they didn't. I take that back. They did go to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, the Blazers, just a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I take that back. You're right. They did. That was the year Golden State beat them. And Golden State played. That's when everybody got hurt that year. Steve Kerr, championship. Quinn Snyder, nothing. Mike Malone, nothing. Brad Stevens got a team to the Eastern Conference Finals where LeBron away from going to the NBA Finals. I think Tatum's rookie year?
Yeah.
Yep, rookie year.
Was it his rookie? Was that the year he dunked on LeBron?
Yep, 16, I think it was.
Okay. 17 that happened.
It was either 16 or 17.
Yeah, 17 because that was when that was the first Durant year in Golden State.
Right, and that was his first year. That was his last year in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Dude, they take forever to get the videos loaded up over there. I don't know what's going on.
I guess they're on a break over there or something.
And then they just put out a new folder and didn't even put the videos in there.
Somebody's just at the wheel over there.
Okay, Mavs. I see. Okay, Mavs. That's what you're doing tonight.
Hey.
I'm gonna go back to the old photo. I'm gonna go back to the old photo real quick and make sure. I doubt they have it in here. Yeah, they don't have it loaded yet. So yeah, man. So that's just my take on coaches. So basically, right now within the top 10 coaches on that list, Brad Stevens has at least been to the almost all these teams have been to the playoffs.
Yeah, the Mavericks have been one of the least successful teams in the NBA in terms of playoff success and everything. Really, since over the past decade, really.
Kendrick said, "What's their winning percentage?" Okay. Greg Popovich is a 675,
which isn't bad.
Eric Spoelstra's a 591. Rick is a 546. Terry Stotts is a 5. Matter of fact, I'll do it this way. I'll put that in order. Right now, with win percentage, the highest is Nick Nurse at 721.
Mm-hmm.
Statistics are correct. Okay, so this is through the end of it says this is at the end of 2019 and 2020. I'm sorry, 2019, 2020. So this is as of 2019, 2020. So basically last season. Nick Nurse had the highest representation. Then was Steve Kerr. Then it was Greg Popovich. Let's just see where Rick came in on that list. Let's just do that. Rick Carlisle came in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14th place with 546 as a win percentage. That's just off last season.
Not a lot of winning going on.
For his career. Now let's go over here to career wins to losses. Let's see who holds that. Of course, Greg Popovich is going to take that. So it's Greg Popovich, Doc Rivers, and then Rick Carlisle. Rick Carlisle comes in third. And that being because we had the greatest we had the greatest offense last season. The number one offense last season.
Yeah, the highest ranked offense in NBA, known to NBA history. And
right, and
took us nowhere.
And then under Rick Carlisle, after him is Nate McMillan and then Eric Spoelstra.
Well, I tell you what, man, the bottom line is this. I mean, Rick has been tenured with this team for a very long time, which, it's all good and, I get it. But at the same time, Walt, I mean, there's got to be some winning that's going on, and that winning is not happening. So they got to go ahead. It's not all Rick's fault, but, things have not been the same. They have not been winning. They can't really point to anything to say, hey, this is the direction we're going in. This is the legitimate plan that we're trying to follow. So if you don't have a plan and you're still losing, and at this point, you seem like you're wasting the first couple of years of Luka's career, not surrounding him with anything, then I just think it's time. Okay, if we're going to start over, let's just start all the way over. Let's just do this thing the right way. We'll keep Luka. Like I say, let's keep KP. If you could get a big haul in for KP from somebody that's going to net you draft picks that you can use, meaningful draft picks, then that's fine. I'm for it. We can go with Luka and then we can try to get this thing together. But good luck convincing Luka to stick around while you try to build this thing. It's got to be a quick rebuild. You got to grab some pieces and put them around them.
There's no such thing as a quick. There's no such thing as a quick rebuild.
You better get some free agents or something. There's no way that we cannot sit there and wait, and you can't expect Luka to want to sit here for another 2-3 years while you attempt to get draft picks, draft guys, and watch them develop.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Since they decided to break him and Dennis Smith Jr. up early, your choices now are to either ride it out with KP or you got to trade him and hope that you get something back. So you need him to ball out every time he steps on the court to get something back for him of value.
Yeah. I don't know what you're going to do with that situation. That's for them to figure out. I have no idea what you're going to do with that. It's just a bad spot to be in.
Especially when you keep trading draft picks away.
Yeah. Can't even try to get better.
Got to stop trading draft picks away. Got to believe in draft. All right, man. So I tell you what, when the Mavs post-game videos come in, I'll just load them up on the YouTube page, and you can just watch them from there. So, matter of fact, go subscribe to the YouTube page if you haven't already. bFb Mavs, bFb DFW. Click on that. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Once you subscribe to the channel, you get updates of everything. And everything. And I don't know, Billy. I got an old Mavericks cap that I might be raffling off tomorrow night. Old Mavericks basketball cap that I might be raffling off for the Lakers game tomorrow night. Okay. We'll probably be in studio tomorrow night. But I might just raffle that thing off tomorrow.
Hey, listen. Everybody needs to get there, man. Make sure you check it out tomorrow. If we're in that studio tomorrow, I'm gonna be pretty fired up, pretty excited, man. I got a lot of stuff I want to get off my chest tomorrow. I'll tell you this, man. If we find our way into that studio at an undisclosed location in the city of Dallas, I tell you, you'll be in for a treat because we're going to talk some sports, but there's a lot of things that can be brought to the forefront, man. A lot of draft talk, lots of Mavericks talk, other NBA talk. It's going down in a big way, in a very, very big way. I've been waiting for it. I'm looking for it.
All right, man. So we'll be back. You'll see us tomorrow at the Lakers game. And I want to try something new, Billy. Mm-hmm. Before we go again, go look for the Mavs post-game stuff on our YouTube page, bFb Mavs, bFb DFW. Click on the video and then subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna start saying this now too. I heard Casey Kasem used to say this back in the day. Keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. Always do what's best for business. And if we don't see you around, then we'll see you around.